Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We have changed the name back to Tipsy Gossip.
I thought nobody would notice.
They gonna notice. So, how is everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good, Marcy, Ken Sharp,
Good. Super good.
and I
Good.
want to thank everybody for watching. If you are watching, make sure you comment and let us know where you're watching from. Give us the likes, give us the reshares, get the reposts. You listen to just the audio. Make sure you share with your friends, your family, all that good stuff, so everybody can come in and join the conversation. Woo! Thank everybody again for watching. We love y'all. Support y'all back. Where do you guys want to start? Where should we start today?
Hmm. Probably on that crazy surgery those two had.
The crazy surgery.
Who
So
is it? Miss Netta, or how do you say her name?
it's Miss Netta and her boyfriend Charles.
Do you really believe that's her boyfriend?
Um, at this point, they've been going at it for a long time, so I hope their boyfriend. I hope. Well, okay, let's play the video first. Then we're gonna get into this.
Okay.
Looking forward for all of that.
We rewind at the beginning.
Hey, you guys, this is Netta and Charles. Make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow for our surgery at Gold's Plastic Surgery tomorrow. And I will be getting a lipo and BBL and Charles. And we're looking forward for all of that excitement for tomorrow. And make sure y'all tune in for our new look.
So, as you see, it's Miss Netta and Charles, and they got a free lipo and BBL from Goals. What people were saying it's not a good place to go.
Free? Good
Free.
grief.
Because they're gonna live stream it, which is absolutely nuts.
No way.
So apparently the surgery happened yesterday, and people were clowning it online. They were saying, "Why is Miss Netta getting the BBL and not going to the dermatologist?"
Jesus. I mean,
And Ryan, what have you seen about this?
Man, I thought RuPaul was a rough drag, but damn.
But Miss Netta claimed that that they are not trans. Let me put it out the way. They are not trans. And they consider themselves still a man. They're
wait,
just
what?
a gay couple.
Oh, I always thought it was a woman.
No.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Wow. God
I
damn.
did. I just thought it was a hard woman.
No. They blew up because on TikTok, Miss Netta will make lunch and they'd be like, Charles, your lunch is ready. And everybody just fell in love with that. And then they got a little bit of fame and they've been going nuts.
No
they've
way.
been doing appearances at clubs and meet and greets and now they're getting this surgery done.
Wow.
That's rough right there.
Fame is a hell of a drug because I ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna live stream a major surgery of myself just to get some. I don't even know what they're getting. A free surgery is. I mean, so many other things that they need to get done before they need to get done to get a BBL. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's ridiculous.
Miss Netta, that's crazy.
Ken Shock, when you see your
You don't
smile,
know
what you
how they
thinking?
you don't know how they see themselves. So maybe when they look in the mirror, they don't see as flaws what you see as flaws. And they see the surgeries and things that they want to get as the things that are flaws. So maybe they don't have a problem with their skin or their hair or their whatever. So maybe that's just not what they see when they look in the mirror as a problem.
That's true. I never thought of it that way.
You seriously think that they look in the mirror and be like, you know what, my skin is perfect. Is that what you're telling
No,
me?
but they might not. No, they're just saying they don't see it as a problem. They just accept it as this is my skin. I got to keep this washed and I got to keep that oiled. They just see that as their skin. They don't see it as a problem. They don't see it as something that needs to be fixed.
So Kenchuk, so you saying Shallow Hal type shit with Jack Black? You think Mr. Charles think he's Mr. Charles think he's a 10 in his head like Shallow Hal? Remember that movie?
Yeah. He
Yes,
probably looks
yes.
at
And
Miss Netta and sees the most beautiful woman in the world. I mean, the most beautiful person in the world. Because
And it does happen. And it does happen.
Woo. That's a strong ice cold 40, ice cold 45, man. There ain't no way.
So
like, why, with that free BBL, that sounds scary though. I don't know that.
That's what I said. Man. A free BBL. Some things you just can't take as free. You can't take a major surgery as free. That's too dangerous.
I agree.
What they gonna use, like basketballs? What they gonna use, man? Like, how are they gonna make it free?
Well, there is a video that Mr. Charles put out because he got the lipo. Now, give me your thoughts on this one right here. Hold on.
And that food be looking rough too, man. I'd rather have an MRE than that.
Damn, there's his abs.
He still got titties though.
And love handles on the side. And a gut. Just some abs on top of it. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm a fat dude. You just can't be fat just to get abs sculpted on your body and not do nothing else to it.
Why did he get his titty sculpted? That shit look wild, man. It look like a G.I. Joe body, man. On top, that shit look crazy, man. I like being fat, Raz. You know what I mean? Fuck, I like my dad bod, dog. I'm not doing all that extra shit, man.
Right. There's nothing wrong with getting surgery. There's nothing wrong, but it's the way you go. I mean, live streaming yourself getting fake abs and not doing nothing else with the rest of your body is ridiculous.
I ain't trying to look like no Batman costume. I'm good, dog.
Marcy, what you think?
It looks horrendous. I mean, the ab job looks pretty good if the person was like skinnier and you could pull it off. I mean, I can't tell if those are implants or that was ab etching. It looked like implants.
They can. How you do implants on abs? Oh, this is crazy.
You can look it up. I have a friend that has it.
Which one did Drake get?
Man,
Drake got something done.
It doesn't look that great though. It really doesn't, because it sits on top of your abs, so it looks pushed out.
So that must have been implants because he looked pushed out and he's not. I mean, is abs that important?
No.
Is abs worth tearing your body up? I mean, because I don't know. What, Ken Shock, you sitting there shaking your head. What are you thinking? I want to hear Ken Shock's thoughts.
The only reason I know I have abs is because I had a cold and I was coughing. So I know where they're supposed to be. But I'm not going to take a knife and cut down to where they are. No.
Right.
They'll just stay buried.
So, Rod, what are your thoughts on the Miss Netta getting the BBL?
You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
Man, speak your mind. We need cancel coach is done. Speak your mind.
It's getting wild, man. Like I don't understand why that man. I mean, Miss Netta didn't go to Dr. Pimple Popper, fix that face. I feel like the face more important than the body. Pause. You know what I mean? But I don't understand it, man. This cloud chasing generation we in is crazy.
It's extreme cloud chasing. Like they think they celebrities now.
Yeah, they think they Jay-Z and Beyonce of the Rainbow Party or something. I just don't understand, man. It's wild, man. And I don't understand why he's with that Miss Netta, because she's bossy like a motherfucker. You ever seen any of the videos? She be leaning on that nigga, man.
Yeah.
For real? I haven't watched. I'm trying to watch. I tend to look the other way when I see the video coming. I'm like, oh, I'm not watching this. Because I watched the first one. Was like, what is this? And she made this big old lunch that's probably gonna put him to sleep and give him diabetes or something. And he was like, Charles, your lunch is ready. Now I sat there. Wow, I had to see what Charles looked like. Once you start watching videos, like, who is she cooking for? Who is they cooking for? I sat there. I was like, I gotta see who the hell is gonna come in and eat this lunch. And he came in there and slowly walked in there and sat down and started eating. And I was like, Lord,
Charles is the light of her eye.
Yeah, like this is I mean, I'm happy for they love. I'm happy for them being in love, but y'all not celebrities. Y'all getting a free lipo and BBL is not no, never do that. The shady reputation for damn near killing people, so it's all the way bad.
I'm just saying, anybody can trend now. You got the Risa Tisa situation. This
I'm gonna retweet this shit.
anybody can get the clout now. Anybody can get it, man.
Clout is dangerous. I don't want no parts of it. I mean, we do the podcast. We just want to, out here having fun, having a conversation, but it's getting ridiculous out here. I don't want to be famous.
Nah, I ain't trying to be that.
I'm pretty sure a dermatologist hit him up and was like, you know what? We'll give you a free some dermatology work or some free skin work,
But
chemical
said
peel
no
or
to
something. Yeah, probably said no to that, but took the BBL. Priorities. Where are your priorities?
Right? That's what Kinshock was saying. She don't see a problem with it, so.
Woo.
There had to be a problem. So if you're watching, make sure you let us comments. Let us know where you're watching from.
How do I say this without being offensive? Is Miss Netta a they or a she?
They did an interview with T.S. Madison, one of your favorite people.
I love her.
And T.S. Madison was asking her, like, so what are you trans? Are you non-binary? And she was like, well, I don't like labels, so I'm just a man, and this is who I am. And I was like, okay, well, you're fair game. You claim you're a man. So
right. Oops. You can say he, and you won't be wrong.
Right. I mean, I mean, it's hard to call.
I just got to say, man, I saw Miss Netta, whatever his name is, man, in that bikini, man. I almost threw up, man.
When it was drawn, what they gonna do to her? Hold on, let's see if I can find the picture. Hold on, one second. Talk too much else.
I didn't want to see a horse hoof. You know what I mean? I didn't want to see a horse hoof. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
If you call yourself Miss Netta and you claim to be a man, the pronoun I would use is they.
I say they.
Okay.
But
because grammatically that's correct. That's
Yeah.
what you would use if you don't know the sex of the person
True.
that you are speaking about. So they is grammatically correct. And
You're right.
We can share this picture because they claim they are a man, so they say they are a man, so we can share this picture. That's Miss Netta getting ready for the surgery.
Oh, okay. Goals.
Look like chitlins.
Did
I
Miss
don't know.
Netta get a tummy tuck?
you
Got tummy
can't
tuck in the
say
BBL.
things like that. That's just rude, right?
It don't look like a long chillin'. Kids, you remember eating chillins back in the day?
Kish, I know she ate chillins back in the day.
I've cooked them. I've never eaten them.
You cooked them, that's enough.
I
So you
love
touched them. I used to love chillins too.
I'm laughing. Oh, I was not expecting you to say that. So.
Man, it looks bad, man. It looks bad.
Oh boy. So would you take a free BBL? As long as they live stream it?
It depends on who it's from. I wouldn't want to live stream it though. I don't know about that part.
Dimpled Up says Miss Netta getting his manhood root. No, it's pretty much just the lipo and the BBL.
I like that name, Dimpled Up. That's cool.
She's
That's
cute too.
cute.
She's cute. I might jump in her DMs or something.
Yeah, she's cute. I like men, but she's cute.
No offense to anyone who has had surgery. I can't go and get a flu shot. So there's no way I'm gonna let you stick me to put me under and then cut me open.
Have you ever had surgeries?
Not voluntarily.
Oh yeah. So it wasn't fun for you.
And Marcy, would you like the shirt I'm wearing? It's made 100% boyfriend material. He's shooting his shot. Okay, Alan.
I want to see your shirt. Send me an email, marcymiami@gmail.com.
He said, "Are you in a porn union? There's a union for porn."
That's crazy.
There is a union, but I'm not in it.
Okay.
They kind of just protect us when we have an issue, or you can write them, like if your OnlyFans gets shut down, or something happens and you lose your IG or you lose your Twitter, they'll help you out. You just write them.
And what do? They get it back for you? Because you lost plenty of Twitters and IGs. And
Yeah, they try. Like they had a meeting with IG. I'll never forget this. I'll make this quick because I said this before, but they had a meeting with IG and they said, how come when you have a IG model, she can wear a G-string? A fitness model can wear a G-string in the photos and it's okay. And they said, well, and they said, it's like it's a double standard. And they said, well, there is, because you guys are selling sex. So we don't know if you're putting that up to attract people to try to sell your services or be an escort or what. And they were like, seriously? You don't think that any of these other IG models are escorts or
massage therapists.
yeah, or they're doing that, or a fitness model's doing that. So it's just the porn stars doing that. So we're not allowed to have G.
It's crazy that people be really looking up in porn this deep where they coming out with these questions every episode. That's wild.
I mean, porn is a major industry. If you can get a good footing in porn, you set for life, right?
Yep.
Because especially men, like the main thing I always say, men buy anything. Men will pay for anything.
Do you watch porn, Rod?
I've been trying to cut back. You know what I mean? I try to cut back. I like weird stuff, so it's not really considered porn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, the Japanese girls peeing a little bit. I don't consider that porn. You know what I mean? A little FJ once in a while, but nothing crazy.
It's not like you like come crazy because you kind of hesitate.
like a little foot job videos or something like that. I don't watch nothing crazy. I don't watch nothing crazy like that.
The first time I seen a foot job video, I was like, yo. I might find somebody to do this for me.
Like the toe rings on it. That's crazy right there. Little toe rings on the toes. That's crazy. That's a good time. But anyway.
I mean, do you have a foot fetish? I mean, some guy.
I got a little foot fetish.
Okay. You one of those types. Okay.
Yeah. They call me Al Bundy. You know what I mean? Because I work at shoe stores. For free time.
I don't know, because I mean, I'm not a big fan of feet. But if I ever touch your feet or rub your feet, that means I really like you. So
that's a turnover if she have rough feet, man. It look like she walking on concrete in West Virginia. I can't take it serious. You gotta have nice feet as a woman. I feel like that's the ultimate thing. You have to have nice feet as a woman. You can't have rough feet.
No, because I know a woman who said you always gotta have nice feet, but the rest of her body was trash. I'm like, yo, okay, your feet are decent, but take care of, you got there's more to it than that. Don't just stop at the feet.
I don't donate to the little titty community. You know what I mean? I don't donate there. So the toes gotta be right, and she gotta be heavy chested. That was always my landmark when I was out in the market.
So what would be the size that it would need to start at?
Oh, C's to D's. That's the farthest I'm going. I can't. H's is crazy.
Right.
I can't afford them bras at Lane Bryant. They things like $50 a piece. Like, where you gonna get an H at?
Right. You got to get those from England.
That's a special order.
I have a friend that orders them from England to get the real big ones.
What's her name?
Desiree.
Oh. Boobzilla.
I think he's a J. I think she's a J.
I think she is a J. I think she might say a
J.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Simply put, she wants to prosperity going on. I thank goodness I came across Diamond Day's video on YouTube because he's video about how the porn industry would dictate a new human behavior, though. You got a lot in there.
Yeah,
tone it down, Marianne.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It's probably half the message. Would Marcy ever do bikini thong try-ons on her? She did that already.
I did that, but they take it down. They don't play with me anymore.
He does leggings and jean try-ons. That's that's about as far as she can go. If she show any cheeks, the whole channel getting shut down.
Yep. I'll do a new I got some new pants I can try on tomorrow. So I'll try those out.
Oh boy, channel finna blow up.
Shit.
Speaking of blowing up, Draya Michelle expecting a baby with 22-year-old NBA Rockets player Jalen Green.
So it's for real.
It's for real. She used to go to his high school games. I think they might have said, and she's been watching him for a while and waiting until he got to the NBA and say, you know what, you made it now. Now it's time for you to get some of this cookie.
Good Lord.
Ain't that grooming though?
It is grooming. It's definitely grooming.
No shame.
But why ain't nobody really saying no ill things about this? If that was a man, he might be with R. Kelly.
They are saying things, but they're probably not saying enough.
Yep.
Everybody's talking about, oh, he's going to leave her. Well, duh.
She's 45. She's 40.
Right.
Okay, she's the older one.
Yeah,
she's the older one.
Yeah, she's
and
older.
She was chasing him.
Yes.
Since he was in high school.
Yeah. Well, she didn't chase him in high school. She just was like, oh, you're a good player. You know.
But Ken Sharpe, the bad thing about it is her son the same age as him.
Oh,
He stepdaddy to somebody his age.
Oh no.
That's
my
crazy.
son would never stand for that. but she was pursuing him or grooming, as Rod said, by going to his games and telling him he's a good player and all this, that, and other, showing him more attention than she should have been showing him in high school.
Right.
Lock her up.
But she waited till he's 22, though.
Allegedly. I don't care how long she waited. She was there when he was 16. The only reason I was ever at a 16-year-old's game is because my son was in that game. I didn't want to be there. It was way too early to be up. I wasn't paying attention to none of the other players. If he messed up, I yelled at him, and then I got cursed out in the parking lot for yelling, and we went home. No. That's how you're supposed to look at the other kids on the. Did she even have a child there?
Well, her son's the same age, so I don't know if they played against each other or what. But that's what the new women. That's what. I shouldn't say women. That's what the Instagram models do. They go find these young talents, and they win them in high school through college. If they go to college, and then when they make it to the league and get that big contract, they step in like, "Yo, what's up? Have a baby by me, baby, be a billionaire." That's all it is. They trying to get that. They trying to get a contract themselves.
Yeah, I remember when Wichita was doing this though, man. Wichita had a crazy run too. Lisa Ann, she was going and killing them basketball players, but it was just for fun. She didn't, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, was she going to the Kentucky games?
Yeah, was she going to Kentucky games?
And these young boys don't know better.
Nah, I don't know no better.
As you 18, you got this world-renowned porn star at your game trying to get at you. Yes, I'm going to smash after the game. It's no discussion. It's not just we smashing in the dorm room. What? I'll be the most popular kid on campus.
Hey, you know they pulling out the range soon. They're gonna let the clip go.
And that's what happened. Now he's gonna owe her the rest of his life. Or at least the kid's 18.
Yep.
Yeah, she might not make it to 58 though.
She what?
She might not make it to 58 though.
Well, the kid's taken care of. I mean, she gonna live the rest of her life well off. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta think about it though, Raz. You remember Anna Nicole Smith was trying to do this shit too, this scheme. That shit took her out in the end. When you be too greedy, that shit happens.
Nah, she was going after her old man. That's where her fault was with grown kids who had money also.
But I'm saying that's still
gold digging. Nicole Smith was so strung out. She was allegedly so strung out by the people that was handling her. I think allegedly. I think she actually enjoyed that old man's company.
Yep.
But the people around her was manipulating her to try to get his money. And it wound up with her child, I think, and an absentee father or something. But Anna Nicole Smith was being manipulated from every direction.
No, I think she wanted that money though.
Yeah,
You
she
don't
wanted
get
that. She wanted that
that
paper.
dude was old as hell, and she was trying to like, that's my baby. Okay.
I really don't think that was where her heart was at, because I really think she had a good heart, but all the drugs she was on, I mean, she was just
Allegedly.
out of it all the time.
Yep, I remember seeing that. It looked
Allegedly,
ridiculous.
there's video.
I mean, but
Mhm.
There's
we don't want to
video. I
speak
didn't
on.
make that up. But okay, allegedly.
I don't know. Okay, Marianne, I want to put you on the block for a moment because you are commenting way too much. I don't want to put that up. Relax. We don't need the paragraphs in the chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. We don't need the comment. We don't need the paragraphs in there.
You got a lot of paragraphs, man. You going hard in the paint.
Wow. Oh no, wait. What's worse than two women running with scissors or two women scissoring with the runs? Oh. Damn.
Wow.
Yo. Two cups and the scissors. That's wow.
This is what this.
Yo, this person is wild.
We got Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? He's cracking up himself.
This man's wild, man.
So, what do y'all think about this whole situation? Y'all think she gonna get that check, or is she gonna? Do you think it's real or not? Do you think she really likes him?
No.
How long do you think this relationship gonna last?
6 more months. That's it.
6
After
more
the
months?
baby's born, it'll be this thing, and then it'll be like, okay, I'm done. He's got his whole life ahead of him. Like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine him settling down with her. I really can't.
How much does he get paid? Let me look up his contract.
Yeah, how much is he getting paid?
I think it's not going to turn out the way she wants it to. I think he may turn out to be a good father if he's the father.
That doesn't
like
matter,
you
though.
said, Marcy, he's too young. He's got his whole life ahead. He's got so much more exploring to do. To tie himself down to her is going to limit him. But I think he will be there for his child if it's his child.
She's not concerned about him being there for her. She just wants that child support money. Let's just be honest. That's all she wants.
But if he stays with her until the child is 18, she's not getting anything.
She's not going to stay with him. She's not going to stay with him.
Then that's going to be taken into consideration if she leaves about how much child support he has to pay.
I don't know about that.
But I gotta say this: they gotta change these laws, man. They gotta stop making this a business, man.
That he proposes to her.
Well, that's a big dumb.
That's an even bigger mistake because then he's gonna have to pay alimony.
But it's an effort to show that he wants to be there for his family. That's going to be taken into consideration in family court.
And what state does that happen?
I offered to marry her. I offered to take care of my child and her, give him a house, give him cars, give him whatever. And she turned me down. So I don't think I should have to pay this absorbent amount of child support when I offered to give her all of this on my own. That's going to be taken into consideration.
I don't. It depends on what state. I don't see it happen, but it depends because they don't care. They're like, okay, well, they're separated, and that baby needs this percentage of your check.
That's what is in Wisconsin. How they do it like this?
Shit, Wisconsin is 12% per kid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pro-choice, man. I'm tired of this, man. It's a game, man. I'm telling you, it's a game. It's sickening.
Jalen Green just signed a 4-year, $40.8 million contract in 2021.
She about at least get about like 15 a month.
Who's the other guy who had the same thing happen to him?
Oh, you talking about the guy that messed with Brittany? What's her name?
Yeah, it's Brittany. God, what's her name?
Brittany Ridner.
Yes.
Brittany Ridner.
Yes, he pays $200,000. He paid $200,000 a month in child support.
Usually,
$200,000.
they say that someone has to pay what the child is used to living like. So I find it hard to believe paying Brittany Renner that amount when the child wasn't living like that before.
That's why I
Shit.
work. That's why I work at Sonic right now. I'm tired.
No, usually child support is based on a percentage. Alimony is based on what you were used to, the lifestyle you were used to living. Child support is
Oh.
usually a percentage.
Oh.
But Kenshaw, do you think they should change some of these laws though, man? I think you know what I think about this though? I think child support you should be able to claim on your taxes. If I'm giving this lady, let's say I'm getting this lady $20,000 for the whole year, why can I not claim it?
That's true. You should be able to.
Why I gotta owe the IRS plus my child support and not get nothing back for it?
I'm trying to find how much Tom Brady
I
pays.
honestly don't know if you can claim it. I really don't know, but I think there is a way to offset your income by how much you have to pay out. I think there's I can't picture the tax form in my head right now, but I think there is a way to offset that. But I agree with you that some of the laws should be changed because sometimes the mother is not necessarily the best parent. And maybe she should be working 2 jobs to pay child support to the father who is going to be a better parent to that child.
But sometimes if she don't want to listen to you, take her to go to the fair and you do bumper cards.
Ooh,
That works. That
No,
works.
but
You talk about the child, not the mother, right?
No, the
Listen.
belly with the child in the belly. You take her to bumper cards.
No,
listen, most
we're
states,
not doing
most
that
states
today.
always go for the
We're not
woman.
doing that today.
They're gonna give the woman what she wants. Most states, if a woman doesn't have her kids and
But
the
I
dad
think a
hasn't,
lot of states are turning around because they're seeing that some of these women are. Look, Wisconsin ain't got there yet, and I see you mixed, and you looking at it from our state's point of view. We ain't got there yet.
the Midwest point of view, because it's Illinois too.
Okay, the Midwest goes from Montana all the way to what, Ohio?
Hey,
That's a
I'm
lot
with
of
that.
territory. But I think men. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and please don't come for me. I really think men get a bad rep overall, but when it comes to child support, divorce proceedings, I think they get screwed 98% of the time.
Yep.
Because unless you are overtly hurting that woman and that child, and if you're cheating, not good, but not worth half your income. You
They
know,
don't care.
that's not fair. But if you are constantly hitting that woman and that child, I think they should take everything you own and you too to jail.
What if she
See
hitting
the
you?
difference?
What if she hitting you?
Take her to jail. Take her to jail.
You know, kids, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh at you. Come on, Kid Shock. It's a double standards. It's double standard with
I agree
domestic
with
violence
you.
for
There are
men.
double standards. I agree with you. There are double standards. But usually, if a woman is that out of control, not speaking from experience, they take her.
I've seen a lot of hits on the wrist and just get some anger management. And then she come back and delete somebody. Kenshaw, come on.
Delete.
I ain't gonna say the real word. Delete.
Look,
listen.
I agree 100% that men get abused a lot more than they report, and a lot more than they are willing to admit to. Because I took her phone. She hit me in the head with a pan. There's a difference there. I didn't touch her. I touched her phone, and she assaulted me. But she's probably not going to go to jail.
Is that a personal story?
No. No, nobody ever touched my phone. And I
What's
never
up,
touched
Mike?
anybody's phone. But all she has to do is turn on the waterworks. And
that's all it takes.
Yep.
I agree, men get. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to run for public office because I can't.
Ain't nothing.
We're just saying that it sounds in a perfect world, yes, he wouldn't have to pay child support because he really wants to be there for his kid. But if he's in California, well, who he play for? Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Texas because it might be conservative. I don't know how conservative it is toward that.
Oops. Well, I guess everyone knows I got to clean up some dog shit now.
No, you said that in the private chat.
Oh,
but
did
you just
I?
told but you just told everybody.
Okay, great. So give me a second.
Okay. I don't know. In a perfect world, yes, that he'd be able to, have his kids and not have to pay crazy amount of child support. But
I agree. You're right. Sometimes these women do these things just to get the money. But I don't. You said that she's been following this person for a while, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she just liked him.
I don't know though, Kensha, but I gotta say this though, man. The double standards. You look at stuff like Robert De Niro.
Oh Lord.
Having a kid at 84. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, why nobody talking about? That's some weird shit too. Like, but I'm just saying, man, it's just a lot of stuff that the black and brown we get kicked on so much. And I know countless hate to make this a thing, but my brother from my Caucasian brother at my job, he only pay $50. How do I gotta pay hundreds of dollars a month? I said, who your lawyer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who you got, Johnny Cochran? But I feel like the system just against men in general, but harder on the black man. They like to kick us even harder. They like to have steel toes and to step on us.
I've seen some.
You might have Wisconsin, a point there, but he might be. Sorry, Mix.
In Wisconsin's a women's state, and I've seen some white dudes getting beat down by child support. I'm like, yo, I thought I had it bad, but
it's probably, you know what I mean. I don't know, man, but I just feel like, man, it's just a lot of this. The vindictive card of women putting people on child support. I think that's the main thing. If they see Raz got a new woman, they're gonna put him on child support, double payments. You know what I mean? It's just the game of that mind game of having that. I know countless of people that never can get their license back. Can't drive.
Lost mine.
Countless people going to jail for child support, but violent offenders. That's crazy. Why are you gonna put me in the cell with a violent offender for child support? Like, that's crazy.
Here they take your license.
But what about the woman?
They take your license.
Who never calls child support card on you, who never asks for an increase, who lets you skip as many payments as you want or whatever. But then you call me after your daughter or son turns 18, 19 years old and you say, you should give me that money back. You should have gave me that money when you owed it.
I let mine off child support. I did that. I never thought he should be arrested for it when he couldn't pay it. He owed $17,000 at the end, and after my kid turned 18, I was like, just write it off. And of course, the husband I have now was very upset with me. Why would
I wanted every dime because I had to work for it and pay for every dime.
But I gotta say this though, man.
That was nice of you. That was nice of you.
But Kenshaw, you gotta be accountable who you have kids with though. It's a lot of repeat offenders keep on. Oh man, Boo Boo gonna do right. Have 5 kids. That's your fault.
I have one child by this person.
Well, I understand. I'm not saying you.
One child by this.
I'm not saying you, Kenshaw, but it is also accountability.
No, I understand what you're saying. I get you. I understand what you're saying. But at the time that this whole situation was going on, I was young. He was young. We was both stupid. And I thought, okay, we're going to get married. It's going to be, and that didn't happen. None of that happened. But the state put him on child support, not me. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask them I didn't go down there and file no paperwork. They called me and said, we filing paperwork for you.
Because you applied for assistance?
Huh?
You applied for assistance when you had him, when you separated?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed.
No, I applied for assistance, period.
Yeah.
But Wait a minute. In my defense, I was 16 years old. I didn't know
We didn't say you was doing it. We
didn't
didn't say you was
that.
doing anything bad. We just saying that if you're a single mom
But
and you apply
that's
for
all.
assistance,
What else was I gonna do? I was 16. I'm
I
pregnant.
know we're not saying you did anything bad. We're just saying
No.
if you're a single mom and you apply for assistance, they come in for the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. I said I went to court and I said he's not working, so you can't get anything from him. But they put him on child support at minimum wage, and that's how they started assessing arrears. And that wasn't my fault. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask them to do that. He started paying to them. I never got anything. I didn't care. It was one of his other baby's mothers that called and got him in trouble. He calls me and says, "Why did you do this?" I was like, "Do what? I don't know what you're talking about." My daughter was 29 when I stopped receiving child support for her.
Because once you get
he
in
was
the
that
hole,
far in arrears.
once you get in the hole, you can't get out, man. It's like the gang. It's like going against the
But
gang.
you didn't have to have 5 other kids either. That wasn't my fault either.
I'm not saying it's accountability on both ends, Ken Sharpe.
Okay,
if you know somebody got six baby moms, why would you want to have it? Why would you want to be join the club? I'm just saying for other younger generation. I'm not talking about you personally, but you gotta assess the whole situation. A lot of people don't do that.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound stupid, but I was number one.
I'm just saying for the rest of them, just in general with the young community, like young people in general, it's like it's sad, man. It's got professional breeders. We have professional breeders nowadays. You know what I mean? Women they work 6 months, so they get that W-2 come in April. They work 6 months. They got that child support money. They go to Miami. That's their life, Ken Sharpe.
I don't know what scheme you talking about. I've never heard of it before in life. I'm paying attention, although I'm telling you, man. But I'm still paying attention. But see, on the flip side, you got men that stay until the children turn 18, and then they like out free.
And it'd be the first one on Instagram. Oh, I'm a single independent mama. Are you really independent?
Listen,
that's
a
debatable.
whole nother discussion.
That's debatable.
I'm offended at that.
I'm telling you, man.
What you offended about? What you offended about?
Because it was a joke based on real life action.
I see why Elon making them robot girls. You know what I mean? If something happened with this marriage, I'm getting me a robot girl. I don't have to worry about no child support. I don't have to worry about a period once a month. I could turn her off if I want to.
You got that $20,000 down payment?
You know, I'll just take something out of the 401k. I'll be all right.
Well, you gonna have that big so you want that thing just laying there taking it?
Yeah, hey, shh. I'm watching First 48. Be quiet.
I don't know.
I've heard, they're quite animated and can be instructed on what to do.
Yeah,
but that's just what I heard.
Wow. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Shut up, Max.
I'm gonna play this video.
Leave me alone.
Shannon Sharpe bragging. Of course, it's not working.
Whatever you think,
got to see the other surgery.
About how much money I made doing the Cat Williams interview.
What'd you say?
We never got to see how the other surgery turned out.
Yeah, it hasn't posted yet. This is still new. Okay. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see his BBL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's scary right there.
I don't want to see his BBL.
As bad as the ab job was, I just want to see what.
But how much money I made doing the Cat Williams interview. Whatever you think, I just got the check. So whatever you think I made, 3x it.
Let me see.
So if you think I made 500,000, 3x it. If you think I made $1 million, 3x it.
Let me see.
If you think I made 2 million, 3x it.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I got me a little something today with Ocho. Look at that, Ocho.
Oh,
I got that old John Mayer.
Hey, hold on. What's that?
That's the John Mayer. Discontinue.
Hold on.
The
John
green
Mayer.
face.
Wait, the guitar player?
Your body's a wonderland. You know, let's put it like this here. I made.
So Shannon Sharpe was bragging about how much money he made from the Cat Williams interview. What's the current number at the views on that on YouTube? Let me look that up real quick. But as someone who was actually getting paid on YouTube at one point in time, he made a lot of goddamn money from that interview. It was what, like 3 hours long? Thoughts? I mean,
I'm
3
sorry,
hours long.
Marcy. I'm as confused as you.
And he said he made more created content than he ever made in the NFL. He said his checks have been surpassed his NFL checks.
Well, they showed it. He said the most he probably made in a year was like $2 million because he was a tight end. The Cat Williams interview he released 2 months ago is at 61 million views. It is a 2 hour and 46-minute interview.
A lot of ads on that thing too.
A lot of ads on that. He cashed out with that. He can be done for the rest of the year. He made at least 10 million off of that.
That's crazy.
That's
I'm
what
saying. He really don't need ESPN for real.
He doesn't.
Did they got rid of him, right?
No, Fox got rid of him.
Fox got rid of him. And now he's at
Why?
ESPN. So he's living a good life right now. Because you think all the ads on that video, plus he had the sponsored ads on the video. Yo. How much you think he made, Rod? How much do you think he made for that video?
I'm gonna say a couple M's.
He's doing Mr. Beast numbers with that video.
And Mr. Beast giving out Ferraris and stuff. So you already imagine how much. But I wonder how much he's sliding to Ocho though. Like you know how that business thing go, man. You can't give a man a crumb that helped you start from the beginning with that nightcap. Listen, I wonder what
if one of our videos gets 60 million views, I'm sharing the wealth with everybody. We all gonna be rich off of that shit.
You know how I'm thinking. I'm like, yo, he got Gil on there, Gilbert Arenas. He got a couple other people on there. So I wonder, but I think he got a couple million though.
Oh, he definitely got millions.
He got a lot of other interviews he did pretty good too that made some crazy numbers too. So yeah, Onk is definitely doing his thing.
Yep.
So Marcy, when you get that 60 million view video, what are you gonna do? What's the first thing you buy once you get them M's?
Some land.
Some land.
Yeah.
And more dogs.
Right, an English bulldog. I got one, so I'll get another one.
Ken Shock, what you spending your money on?
Games, collectibles.
You gonna buy my Nintendo 64?
I have a Nintendo 64.
What system could you get? You gonna to the full arcade in your house?
If I get a third bedroom, yes. I actually
might as well
have
get a house.
Huh?
You might as well get a house. We talking about millions.
Okay, then I'll buy a house, and yes, I'll have a full arcade.
Do you think the Cat Williams video was worth it? Like watching it?
It was a good interview. I mean, it kind of got stale toward the end, but it started out great.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Cause did you say somebody condensed it to like 20 minutes, or did I hear that somewhere that somebody took like the best 20 minutes?
I have to look it up because you probably could condense it to 20 minutes of the good stuff that he said. Because a lot of the stuff he was kind of lying a little bit on there. I'll never let him past the fact he said it ran a 4.340. No, shut up. I'll never let him live that down. I'm sorry. You just can't get out there and say some shit like that.
Right.
Ryan, what are you doing when you get those millions?
Woo! I'm going to state attorney office. I'm giving that money up. I'm just gonna cut my baby mom off me. You know what I mean? And I think that'd be the first thing I'm doing. Then I'm moving to the Philippines.
The Philippines?
Yeah,
You should make your money stretch.
Oh yeah, I'm stressing this. A couple M's and pesos. I'm living like a king.
Ken Shock, yes.
I have a question about child support that I don't know from the male perspective. Can you like forward pay? Like you say, okay, your child support is $20,000 a month, and your child is 8. Can you pay the rest of your child support all at once?
I don't know. I don't think they accept it.
No, they ain't gonna make no deal like that. They ain't gonna make no deal like that. Those state
Is it
attorneys
because
ain't
your
gonna.
income can change? Is it?
I'm t- I'm telling you right now. If I ever go viral, I'm saying this right now, Raz. I'm still working a job. My job gonna be for my child support, and that other money gonna be mine.
Hey, it's the only way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be a Walmart greeter.
Oh, I can imagine Rod as a Walmart greeting. Yo, what's up? What you need?
What? I only can
But why, if
imagine.
they set your child support at a certain amount, why can't you prepay that?
You can't. Unless you owe back. That's the only way you're doing that. But as far as paying up front, you can't pay up front like that for years ahead. I don't think you can do nothing.
Why?
Like
They've
that.
already set your child support.
Because the mom can come back at any
I
time
don't
and say,
understand.
I deserve more.
I need a what she said. I need to see the financials, or I need a modification. You can ask for all kind of stuff as a woman.
Right.
But if you've paid 6 months in advance,
You could probably do like
and
a
they
couple of months.
recalibrated.
You could possibly do a couple of months, but they're not going to let you do years. No,
Nah,
they're
they
not
ain't
going to
gonna
let you do years.
But
Nah,
even
they
if
ain't
you, let's say they let you do years. If she comes in and say, I need more money, they can just look at your income right then, evaluate what you've already paid in, and have you pay the difference, correct?
Ken Sharpe, I got a project girl. I'm not doing nothing like that.
But I'm talking about these people who have to pay all these hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever. If I got millions and millions of dollars and you want me to pay $20,000, can I just pay the rest off until this person's 18?
I'm sure you could.
OJ tried to do the same. OJ tried to ask the same thing, Ken Sharpe. You know what happened, right?
OJ. You talking about OJ?
No, what happened?
She wanted one more money. You see what happened? Only thing was left, the dog.
What did I miss? Wait a minute.
OJ
that
Simpson?
happened in the 90s. Ken Sharpe. You remember that, Ken Sharpe.
She wanted more money. Then something happened to her and the guy bringing her back her glasses.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, I was a little slow on the uptake there.
It's all good. At the end of the day, child support is evil.
And condoms are free, so use them.
But you know, King Sharpe, you know what? I'm coming up with an invention though. What if you put like a little condom yarmulke on the tip? I think that could help.
What? What did you just say to me?
If you had, let's say you could have like a condom yarmulke, right? It cover the tip where the ointment come out, but you can feel it on the sides of the wall or the penis walls. I think that can save the day.
No.
Whew, on that note, I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure y'all keep sharing and pressing the likes. If you're watching on Twitter, hit the little pump, get those hearts pumping on Twitter real quick. If you're watching on Twitter, hit the screen and get those hearts pumping real quick before we shut it down. Just get about 100 in there. Just go on, pump. Hey, any last words before we go to the closing process and till next week?
Nope.
Anything y'all want to go over?
Nobody steal my condom idea because I need to make a pattern for that because I think that would save a lot of time if it just covered the tip. You know what I mean?
It'll come off.
I'm just saying, if you can make it some kind of way where it's like a suction on it to stay, it'd be legendary.
It would.
It'd be legendary.
Listen, get a vasectomy.
Keep working
You know
on
what I
that
mean? Hey, Raj, not everybody built like a, you know what I mean, a Triple Crown horse. So every little bit counts.
Listen, got that vasectomy. I don't have to worry about that no more. I'm not trying to have a toddler when I'm 50. No. Vasectomy. Snip. I'm done. I love you, but
I still like my oxtail gravy right now, so I can't do that right now.
Oxtail gravy. On that note, make sure you follow Ken Shock on Twitter at KenShock29. Rod, how do we find you?
Rod of the Sister Network. Come check me out, man. I did an amazing episode about the Black church and the toxic, you know me, environment of the Black church. It was a great episode. Come check that out. You know me, on the Rise Uncensored Network.
And I am Ross Mix. You can find me. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I don't have one. Wow. All right, find me on YouTube at Roz Mix. Just Roz Mix. Search it. I'll come right up. All social medias at Roz_Mix. And also you can find Marcy at Twitter at Marcy Diamond 2. Why is it 2? Because it's her second Twitter. They banned the first one. You also find her on TikTok at Marcy Diamond 1. And check out her website. It's one of the best websites there is. You will enjoy it. You'll love it at www.pog.life. Pog.life. Because she bought that life.
Hey, Raz, before we get in, can a midget be a pog?
Yes.
Okay.
Short answer, yes.
Okay. Short answer, that's crazy.
I didn't mean it. I was not pun not intent. All right. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share it, give us likes, repost it, and keep all that good stuff. We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.